Hello guys, good morning. Today we will discuss about self-employed program. This program the Canadian government has created for those who are experienced in cultural activities and athletics activities. And we will discuss the eligibility criteria, forms, fees, processing time, and submitting application, where to send your application. So we will discuss all these things in this self-employed program. So under the self-employed person program, what does cultural activities means? Because everybody knows about athletics, so I think I don't need to go into detail. But in the cultural activities, there are certain things which you must be clear on that. The cultural activities includes jobs generally seen as part of Canada's artistic and cultural fields. The examples of those jobs are authors and writers. The no code is 5121, and creative and performing artists. No code is 5133. Musicians and singers. No code is 5133. Painters. No code 5136. Sculptors and other visual artists. No code 5136. Technical support and other jobs in motion pictures. No code is 5226. Creative designers. No code 5241, and craftspeople, no code 5244. So these are the cultural activities. So if you guys have any experience, so I have already got the code, no code 51221 like this. So you guys don't need to find out your occupation code, so you can see your job title here and the no code relevant to your job. So just letting you know that what is your code and what is your job titles in cultural activities. So about the process of this self-employed program. Okay, the self-employed persons program allows people to immigrate to Canada permanently as a self-employed person. If you are interested in this program, you must meet certain eligibility criteria. You must have the relevant experience in cultural activities or athletic activities, and you must be willing and able to make a significant contribution to the cultural or athletic life of Canadian people. So eligibility criteria: you must have relevant experience first, and then you must be willing and able to be self-employed in Canada. The third one, you must meet program selection criteria and must meet medical security and other conditions. So let's go to the first one. So relevant experience. Your experience is relevant if you have taken part in cultural activities or athletics at a world-class level. As I mentioned, that the person who was like very much proverbial or famous on internet or national level, means on the country level, so that is not be counted. You must be you must have your experience on international level, on world-class level, and you must have been a self-employed person in cultural activities or athletics. Relevant experience for a self-employed person means at least 2 years of experience. You must have at least 2 years experience on international, on world-class level. It must be during the period starting 5 years before the day you apply and ending on the day the IRCC make decisions on your application. You can get more points if you have 3, 4, or 5 years of experience. If you have more than 2 years experience, guys, you will get more points. At a minimum, your experience must be for cultural activities. A, 2 1-year periods being self-employed in cultural activities, or B, 2 1-year periods participating at a world-class level in cultural activities, or a combination of a 1-year period described in A and a 1-year period described in B. For athletics, you must have 2 1-year periods being self-employed in athletic, or B, 2 1-year periods participating at a world-class level in athletics activities, or C, a combination of both. The IRCC will assess your application on the basis of these 5 factors: experience, education, age, language, skill, and adaptability factors. So if I go in the depth a little bit, so let's see what they say here. You need to score maximum. Your maximum possible score is 100. The passing marks is currently 35 points, guys. Only 35 points, which is very easy, but it's in other sense it is very hard also, because everybody is not famous or proverbial on these categories on international level. That very few people will qualify in this category. Yeah, because some of the people, they will be athletic or cultural. um, they have cultural experience, like a dancer or actors or producers, so something like that. So they have on country level or national level, so they will not qualify on that in this program. So if you are athlete, like if you are a wrestler, or you're coach on international level, and you have worked on international levels, you have trained like international teams, players, or like that, so you guys will be eligible to apply this category. So that's why I'm saying this program is not for everyone. This program is only for those who got experience on world class level. Okay, as a part of the immigration process, IRCC, they may ask you to come to an interview. During the interview, a visa officer will ask you to explain the information that is unclear or inconsistent. Suppose in your application, if you showed your experience and there is some gap, so they can call you. If the application is clear, everything is okay, if there is a consistent relevant work experience, then you might not be called for interview. And shortcomings or gaps in the documents that you provide, I just explained that. If there is a difference between your statement of your qualifications and the visa officer's assessment, IRCC definitely award points based on the officer's decision. So there is a selection criteria. So how do you get points? You will get maximum 25 points on education, and in experience you will get 35. In age you will get maximum 10. In ability in English and or French, you will get maximum 24 points. And adaptability factors, like how can you adopt the Canadian culture and the country environment, and in this country, can you be settled, how you may be settled here, and you will get maximum 6 points for these selection factors. So total points are 100. You guys need only 35 points, guys. I mean, if you get 35 maximum points in experience, then you can qualify in this category. Okay, so it's very easy, but in this other sense it's very hard also, because everybody is not proverbial or famous or unquestionable, especially in the field of these two specific fields. In education, you must have a master degree or PhD, or at least 17 years of full-time or full-time equivalent study. Equivalent means outside of Canada. If you have studied in your back home, outside of Canada, then you have to assess your documents to take ECA report, and you will get maximum 25 points if you have a master's degree or PhD and 17 years of full-time study. If you have 2 or more university degrees at a bachelor's level and at least 15 years of full-time or full-time equivalent study, you will get maximum 22 points. Okay, suppose if you have 2 bachelor's degrees, okay, 1 degree in arts, another degree in economics, okay, on the bachelor's level in university, not in college, then, and 15 years of full-time, then you will get 22 points, guys. So if you go, I will just scroll down, so you guys can see here easily. It's very hard to read all these things. Okay, as much your study experience or your degrees goes higher, you'll get more higher points. When it goes down, then you will get low points. If you have completed, the lowest points is 5 points if you have completed your high school. So guys, you can apply with 5 points also, but you have to score 35 points total out of 100. And there are other factors like age in the experience. So you need to 35 points in any ways. If you don't have a master degree here, if you don't have a diploma certificate, but if you have completed your high school, of course you in education section you will get, like, you can qualify here and you will get only 5 points. Okay, but you need more hard work to get uh, further 30 points in other factors. You see, for the points for the experience, maximum 35 points. Relevant experience must have been obtained in the period that begins 5 years before you sign your application and ends when a decision is made on your application. Okay, when you're submitting your application, before submitting your application, signing your application, okay, before 5 years before signing up your application, you must have this relevant experience and you must have been working till the end of making decision on your application. Guys, it's simple is that. If you have 2 years of relevant experience, relevant means you must have athletic experience or cultural experience, not mechanical engineering or doctor experience. So you will get 20 points. If you have 3 years of relevant experience, you will get 25. If you have 4 years, you will get 30 points. If you have 5 years, then you will have 30 points. That's why I'm saying, if you have only this 5 years experience on world class level on these two relevant activities, on cultural or on cultural activities and athletic, then you no need further points. You will qualify because you got 5 years experience, relevant experience, and you got 35 points. So out of 100, you got 35 points. So you may qualify for this program. But if you get more better, will be more brighter chances to get selected. Okay, age got maximum 10 points. If you are 16 years old or under, you will get 0. If you are 17 years old, you will get 2 points. If you are 18, you will get 4 points, 19, 6 points, 28 points, 21 to 49 years old. If you are, then you will get 10 points, more points. If you are 50 years old, you still get 8 points. If you are 51, 6, 52, 4, 53, 2. But if you are 54 years old or more, then you will get nothing. Points for language ability, maximum 24 points. They will assess your English or French in these 4 categories, in these 4 areas, in listening, speaking, read, and writing. These are the designated language testing agencies. For English, you can take IELTS journal training. Okay, points for adaptability, maximum 6 points you have. Okay, spouse or common law partner's level of education. If you are accompanying your spouse, if they have secondary school, high school diploma or less, then you will get 0 points. Okay, she will get or he will get 0 points. Okay, a 1-year diploma, trade certificate, apprenticeship or university degree, and at least 12 years of full-time or full-time equivalent studies, you will get 3 points. Okay, a 2 or 3 years diploma, trade certificate, apprenticeship or university degree, and at least 14 years of full-time or full-time equivalent studies, we get 4 points. Okay, to get the 5 points, you must have a master degree or PhD and at least 17 years of full-time or full-time equivalent studies. So guys, these are the previous work experience. Also, if you have previous experience, you or your company spouse or common law partner have completed a minimum of 1 year of full-time work experience in Canada on a valid work permit. Okay, if you study in Canada illegal, then that experience will not be counted. You must have a valid work permit. You must be a legal resident of Canada. Previous study in Canada, you or your company spouse or common law partner have completed a program of full-time study of at least 2 years duration at a post-secondary institution in Canada. Okay, you must have done this after you were 17 years old and with a valid study permit. It's very clear, you will get then 5 points. There is no need to have obtained a degree or diploma for these 2 years of study to earn these points. Okay. Relatives in Canada, you will get 5 points if you have someone relevant to you here. You or your accompanying spouse or common law partner have relative like your parents or grandparents, child, grandchild, child of a parent, siblings, brother and sister, child of a grandparents, aunt or uncle, or grandchild of a parent, niece or nephew who is residing in Canada and is a Canadian citizen or permanent residence status here. So guys, these were the eligibility criteria, points, factors, okay, in details I have explained to you. So we have done selection criteria here. So medical, security, and the other conditions. Okay, you will be asked for your medical, okay, and your police certificate and other condition as well. So now how to apply? This is the main part. So get your application package. Okay, if you click here, so these are your application package here. You see here the document checklist here, which is called IM 5784. All these forms are in PDF format. If you have installed PDF in your computer, that's good. You can download all these files. Otherwise, you will not be able to download. Generic application form for Canada IM 0008. Additional dependence declaration IM 0008 DEP. Schedule A background declaration IM 5669. Schedule 5 economic class declaration of intent to reside in Quebec IM 0008 Schedule 5. Schedule 6A business immigrant self-employed person IM 0008. Okay, these are very important and relevant forms and updated forms here. Additional family information form IM 5406. Use of representative IM 5476 if you want to hire RCIC regulated Canadian immigration consultant or an authorized immigration lawyer, and especially if you hire someone, you must have to check the person is also entitled have a title of RCIC or not, because they are paid authorized people here and they are legal people here. They can help you for the self-employed. You see, just like we are talking about the programs, and you will send your application here. Pay your application fees. Okay, as I earlier mentioned in my previous videos, then there are certain types of application fees here, like a processing fees and right of permanent residence fees, biometric fees, and third-party fees. Okay, the third-party fees is like a medical. You will take medical examination, then you have to pay the doctor. Police certificate, you have to pay for that, and language testing if you want to take IELTS test or self-pip test or TCF Canada or TF Canada, then you have to pay for that. The source of information of this video here, self-employed person how to apply, canada.ca. So guys, you can also write down this whole line on Google, then it will take you to this address, especially on canada.ca. That is the most authentic website. And the fees for this self-employed program, okay, the fee for the program is starting from 2,075 Canadian dollars. And guys, hopefully you guys like this video. If you found this video is most relevant to your case and most informative, and you thought that it helped you out in preparing your application, then please like and subscribe my channel, and have a wonderful day. Take care.